Hey guys, welcome back to a new video on the channel. My name's Shaq Fernley, and in this video we're going to be breaking down a highly requested one, the Fable. Now, Fable's been one of those series, or game series, that I've been playing ever since I was a kid. Gears of War, Fable, Lost Planet, Overlord. Fable's being brought back. I've seen some of the gameplay. I was at the Dev Direct in January, but I haven't watched the trailer. And if I know anything about Fable, is that it's going to be funny. It's quite a different kind of style of fantasy game than what is made in Britain. It's obviously going to be good. And number two, it's got a morality system. If you want to be a slumlord, you can be a slumlord. But the way this is going to work, I'm going to react to this for the first time. I'm going to watch it through. It's only, 2 minutes and 40 seconds long. And then I'm going to go back through it, break it down from a filmmaker's POV, why they've done a certain shot, how they've lit it, etc, etc. So without further ado, I'm going to shut my trap and we're going to jump straight into this. I've heard that they've shot this quite a bit differently from most trailers, so
right.
We'll see. I mean, already it's got a bit of a goofy.
So, you want to know all about heroes, do you? Well, you have come to the right place, because who better to tell you all about them than perhaps the greatest hero of them all? Yeah? There he is.
I recognise this guy. Is he based off like a celebrity or something? I recognise him. Retired. Tell you what, he looks beautiful.
I mean, sure, you get your mega fans,
You are like literally my favourite person.
your haters,
It's like a fan club, but we hate you.
your
I'll tell you what, off topic quickly, I'm so glad we don't have to play as this ugly character. I'm going to call her Shrek, because he looks like Shrek. I'm so glad we actually have character customization. That's one thing that the Fable games didn't really do. But, you know, thank God we don't have to play as my God. But it looks amazing.
Toad, for some reason. But it's more than that. It's about the choices you make.
I'm a hero. I should do what I want.
We thought you could save her.
You know, it's your life and death.
The lighting.
That's what defines you, doesn't it? Really stays with you. I knew this one hero. I took her in when she had nowhere else to go. Welcome to the most exclusive club in all of Albion. Thought I'd get her out there, make the most of her gift. But you know what it's like when you're young and you have a point to prove. I tell you, this kid, she had it all. The skill, the talent, the power. She was something else, alright.
Did she just catch a bolt in midair?
The talent.
She just caught a fucking crossbow bolt that's being shot probably 50, 70 miles an hour.
Power.
Fucking hell, man.
She was something else, alright. She was terrifying. So, yeah.
I love this
me and
documentary
Cheryl
style trailer.
Made all the wrong choices.
Humphrey, she's back.
Right behind you. Shut it. Hold on.
I'm going to fix it, this place. And no one is going to stand in my way.
Oh, bad guy right there. Coming 2025. What a load of nonsense. Coming out 2026. So, I like this trailer already. It does a lot of things differently. Let's break it down. So the first thing that you already hear is... Hold on.
Oh, right.
So this is what you call... I was talking about this. Is an L cut. You hear it before you see it. You hear Humphreys and you hear the goofy music before you see it. It's what's called an L cut. You hear it before you see it. It's an amazing way to start a trailer or anything really. Playground game. Didn't they make Forza? I'm impressed. You know, I'm really impressed at how they've done this. The racing guys are making a fantasy role playing game. They've done really, really well from what I've seen so far.
So, you want to know?
So when they open up, they've kind of not done it by the book here. So when you start a trailer and your first opening shot, it's an establishing shot. And what most directors do is they start with a wide establishing shot, maybe from an outside of a building, like we saw it in one of the Resident Evil trailers that I broke down. They start with a wide opening shot of the office where Grace and her superior is. But this hasn't done that. It's a sort of medium close up of a mace, and if they're doing that, that mace is going to be important. I think we see it later on, if I remember. But they've shown us this mace for a reason. The first ever thing we see is this mace.
So,
And the lighting it's being lit by a candle. It's amazing.
all about hero.
You know, there is no LED torches, there is no fluorescent lighting, no Kelvin this, Kelvin that. It's just torches to the medieval times. And the second shot is, you know, the main thing being lit up. I always talk about lighting, and lighting is everything in filmmaking. What's being lit up here is, I assume it's him. Him, like a sculpture of him in his armour, surrounded by, you know, maybe this guy likes to drink, which we do, you know, he tosses his mug. This guy likes to drink, or maybe he's a potion, don't really know yet.
Yeah.
But they're showing us what's important.
Well, you have come to the right place.
And then more of a, so they've shown us a bit of this guy's personality. He's a bit of a warrior. He's got armor, he's got a mace. And then we're setting the scene now. Where are we? We're in some sort of, like, I don't know, big open space, maybe a castle or somewhere. This guy, you know, if you were to not do, this is a classic bad guy shot right here. Not showing him being lit up by somewhere. This is the shot that I went over in my Resident Evil video. The bad guy sitting in the chair in front of a fire. Classic bad guy setup.
Because, who better to tell you?
And then
all
we
about
get a medium shot of kind of like waist height. And this is a documentary style trailer. And if you notice, this is all handheld. It's got a little bit of rough, you know, kind of feel to it. There is no slow motion, you know, stabilized gimbal shots in this. This is all handheld, which adds, it subconsciously adds to the kind of documentary, mockumentary style trailer. I've never seen this done before. It's really good. And then we get a zoom in to emphasise, you know, what he's saying.
the greatest hero of them all. Yeah. There he is.
Get a quick pan up. So when they do that, we feel like we are this camera. So
Yeah.
boom, there's been a cut in there. So what they would have done is say this is the actor, this is the camera. They would have quickly shot it away, so it would have, and then they would have cut and then started this shot off with another, so it splices together seamlessly. And with this we feel like we're in this because it's like POV handheld stuff. It's amazing.
Nice finery. Cheers.
There we see his armour again. So they've shown us the armour and the mace. There's the mace, there's the armour. Shown us for a reason.
Cheers.
Another thing I've noticed with this is Fable. If you know the Fable games are all about choices. You can be good, you can be evil. The lighting in this is amazing. He's half lit up, dark and light. This could be foreshadowing this guy being, depending on your actions, he could be good, he could be bad. Humphreys could be a good guy with you, or he could go against you. And that's seen in the lion here, you know, we see half his face lit up and then the rest of it's in darkness. Amazing. Good, you can tell it's a good trailer or a good piece of cinema when it's got subtle stuff like that. Albion's greatest hero. Again, hero subjective in this place, isn't it? And then a wide opening shot, and a bit of a close shot showing what's going on. Lighting's amazing.
I'm sure.
Then we get our first introduction to Shrek.
You mega fans.
You are like literally my favourite person.
You haters.
Over the shoulder here. So when you do over the shoulder, you see two characters talking. It's called 180-degree rule. So if you imagine a line going from Shrek to this woman, straight through them, right down the middle, you do not want to cross this. So as you see here, we're over here on her right-hand shoulder, and then we will cut to this woman's left-hand shoulder. But if we were to cut from here to here to her, this woman's right hand shoulder, it wouldn't flow. It'd feel off. Like you just wouldn't be able to put your finger on it. But it's this. It doesn't flow. You never want to break the 180-degree rule when you're doing an interview. Over the shoulder. See there. See, we cut in, and then we have more of a closer roll, like a medium close up of Shrek seeing her reaction. Nice silhouette shot being front lit, and then no backlit, no backlighting on them. Maybe this is our lover or something. You can have multiple lovers in Fable. Really nice rays as well. Some mist, some fog adding to the thing. Like when I do a lot of my like talking head videos, I really like to add some like kind of subtle mist, like fog, like some like haze machine. Just adds to that feel. And that if you're watching this, Dad, my dad doesn't like frogs. That is a massive frog. Oh my god. Again, see here what I was talking about. Half lit, half darkness. Half of his face is in darkness, half of his face is lit up. It's this subtle foreshadowing to Humphreys being good or bad, depending on our actions in the Fable game. We'll wait and see. So you notice as well, when things start to pick up, like here, in this shot, the Calvin's really warm here. All feeling good, We're having a bit of a heart-to-heart moment here. The lighting is reflecting that. But then here, we're in danger. We're colder on the colder Kelvin side. Still a little bit light. Woo, bless me. But then here, we're getting serious now. It's gone even colder when compared to the Toad scene, right? It's a little bit cold there, but now it's really cold. And now we're getting introduced to whoever this is.
I'm a hero. I can do what I want.
Close up. And then here, this is what I talk about this sometimes, is the power difference. When you have the power, i.e. Shrekky's got the power, we take on the perspective of this guy looking up. And when you're looking up at someone, guess what? They've got the power. But if you're looking down, as in, if the camera was here looking down, this would feel this guy's, we'll feel Shrek's power, but we're feeling his submission and her power. Dominance. Amazing shot here. This is one thing I talked about in my Gears of War E-Day video. When that E-hole emerges, Marcus is really small. Same thing with this guy here. I don't know who this is, but he's small. He's in like a big cave network. Is this showing we're going to have some big exploration maybe? This guy's just a small little thing in the machine. Same thing here. I always talk about this. Talked about it in my Resident Evil video. Is the less you reveal about a character, the more mysterious they are. So we see here, this guy's absolutely bricking it, right? He's looking up at whoever this is, and all we see is a foot, an armoured foot. Who is this guy? Ah, I didn't notice this. His mace. This is the mace that we saw right at the start. Is this Humphreys? Is this Humphreys trying to intimidate a guy? And this is Humphreys. So, like I always say before, you see how this comes together? The light and dark of his face. Is he good? Is he bad? He doesn't seem to be doing some good stuff here. You see here, when it stays with you. Got a medium close-up. Half his face is in darkness, half his face is in light. And then here we've got a smooth pushing shot, maybe shot on a dolly or a crane or a gimbal. Smooth shots. Amazing use of the lighting as well. I always talk about light up what you want your viewer to see. The guys, Shrek and Humphreys are lit up. The back's lit up. Here we see the big statue with, I assume it's Humphreys, because he seems to be a bit full of himself. Again, handheld. Close up of this sword, which is probably going to be of some importance. Maybe going to kill some big bad guy with it. So it seems like he's a mentor. So we see here as well, this is important. This is a really handheld shot. So here we've been, the shots have been subtly moving, but not as much as this. So when we cut here, the more motion you add to your shot, the more danger that's coming across. You'll see what I mean here in a sec. So you see here, the camera's being pushed away by that guy. You know, this person's, I think he's going to smack him. He's tripping over him. Oh no, yeah. You know, there's danger. The camera's shaking, and we see them running. Well, I thought they were fighting. They're running away from wherever the fucking hell this thing is. Gameplay as well. I always talk about it. I talked about it in my Resident Evil video. Is I love to see gameplay in trailers. Make this a norm in, you know, going forward in some of this. Like if Elder Scrolls, I'm predicting this. If Elder Scrolls gets revealed at the June showcase this year, I think it will. I think we're gonna get another trailer. Include gameplay in the fucking trailer. It's amazing when they do it. Resident Evil did it. Now Fable's doing it. Look at the, what are these hoglites? I forgot what they're called. Gameplay. You know, this guy got absolutely murked. This Shrek got some sort of supernatural power. You know, who can catch a ball from a crossbow at like 70 miles an hour and then launch him, get a headshot. And then, so wider shot, we zoom in as she's going in, we're going in with the camera, and then when she pulls it out, we come out. Amazing use of the camera. Then we have a closer up of her face, of this maggot thing, whatever it is. She smacks it, and then we cut. So we have a close up of her face, and then we go even closer. Humphreys. So when you're, you know, terrifying, when you're trying to convey your character's emotion, you want to have a real close up. And obviously, he's talking about being terrified, close up of your face, and then what I said before, in darkness, lit up.
So,
Staple of Fable games.
All the wrong choice.
See here, we see her coming into the frame.
Humphrey.
Then we pan up.
She's back.
See the power difference. She's looking down at Humphreys. Who's she? Ooh. Fable. And then, where is it? Towards the end, Humphreys is got his armour. So, you know, they showed us that armour for a reason. This armour is Humphreys. And he's got, I assume he's got his mace here as well. We can't see because of this. Actually, can I hide that? There we go. Yeah, he's got his mace. He holds us back. And then we get, left on a cliffhanger, we get introduced. She's back. And then we cut to a hand and a staff with big, you know, black mystic energy. And that goes into what I was saying before. The less you reveal about your bad guy, the more mysterious they are. Reveal a hand. Who is this? We just see a hand. The more you reveal, the less mysterious they are. And if you want to introduce them, show their eyes. Like I said, the eyes are a window to the soul. Amazing. I really like this trailer. This trailer's amazing. Absolutely amazing. You know, I wish more trailers would do this, like a mockumentary style video. It works really well with Fable, because that's what Fable is, right? It's funny. It's a British humour game. It's amazing. So yeah, if you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. That's all I ask for you to do, is just to like. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. I've got about 21 so far. So if you guys can like, comment and subscribe, and comment what video game or anime trailer you want me to do in the future, I will do that. I'm probably going to do some anime stuff in the near future. I know someone's recommended that I do the season 3 of Jujutsu Kaisen breakdown. I'm going to do that as well. So yeah, anything you want me to do, leave in the comments below. Follow me on Instagram @JackFernley. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.